Break out your Mardi Gras beats. Today on Hopped Up, we're going to be reviewing King Cake Ale by Chandeleur Island Brewing Company from Gulfport, Mississippi. Welcome to Hopped Up. This is our first episode, and thank you for joining us today. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you enjoy this video, leave us some messages in the comments. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong, and we'll be happy to hear those and review those. Today, I've got, as always, Jay, Andy, and I'm Ben. So appreciate, again, you guys checking us out. Andy, what beer are we going to review today?
Hey, y'all. Today, we're doing the King Cake Ale from Chandeleur Island Brewing Company. It's out of Gulfport, Mississippi. King Cake Ale is a cream ale, and it's this one particular is brewed with cinnamon, cream cheese, vanilla, and citrus. So cream ale, for a little history, we're going to nerd out a little bit, is it's an American style beer. It was originated in the United States. It's similar to pale ales. It's usually light, refreshing, and pale in color, like pale ale. So it's because it's clean tasting, it's subtle with hop and malt. So it's not overbearing in one flavor or another. To go further, being an ale, it's fermented on the top of the tank at higher temperatures, and then it is only aged a few weeks, and it's conditioned, or it's stored in cold temperature. So it's cold conditioned, or lagered is another way to put it, and that helps to reduce some fruitiness or bitterness, and keeps that clean flavor.
All right, awesome. I've got my Mardi Gras beads on. I'm excited to try this one. So, let's open it up. Let's pour it out and go from there.
So, how bad are we going to get hosed on our pouring style?
We'll see what the comments have to say about that.
I don't know. I got you guys beat.
Yeah, you got to have a little of the head to release some of that CO2.
All right, that's a nice color. I like that.
Yeah.
Well,
Smells good.
from the can't really tell as well from the darkness of my attic here.
Andy in the attic.
So it's a little, actually, yeah, for a lager, it's a little darker or for an ale, but since it's not a lager, it's not going to be as light. So still looks good.
It definitely has all those notes in there.
Can we drink it?
All right.
Cheers,
mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Cinnamon and the vanilla. I've never had anything that's been brewed with cream cheese.
Yeah. Please. We know you were in college.
This is true. There were probably
wow,
some chunky fermentations.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
It's got that little spice of the vanilla and the cinnamon in there.
Yeah, I definitely get the cinnamon. It's very, very strong, but I do like it.
Not something I could probably have a 6-pack of, but
Yeah.
A nice, refreshing, almost a good seasonal winter beer.
You're not going to crush these.
No.
So this, to go a little further about the King Cake Ale out of Chandeleur Island Brewing Company, it's actually a collaboration with this bakery down in Biloxi, which is a town adjacent to Gulfport. It's called La Bakery, of all places. And they used, I guess, their spices and cream cheese, whatever, with Chandeleur Island's Freemason beer. So that created this. It's got an IBU of 15, 5% alcohol. So it's pretty much in that range for a cream ale.
Yeah, I've actually been to Le Bakery before. It's in an old building. It's a neat place. If you ever get down to Biloxi, it's a neat place to go.
Really?
Lay serious. So yeah, I think I agree. It's not something, as Jay mentioned, that I'm gonna go out and crush 4 or 5 or 6 of these in any one sitting. They actually sell it in a 4-pack. It's obviously very seasonal, as in the Mardi Gras season, which I believe kind of runs from January and February is when they brew this, and only in that time of year is it something you'd expect to find. But I think it's a decent beer for what they're trying to do. I really like the cinnamon for sure.
Yeah, it's fairly smooth. Given the spices and things, there's not any hops really to it that I can tell, or overpowering like you would get from another pale ale. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's definitely a cold weather beer.
Yeah. December, January, February type, something to maybe have by the fire or with a nice soup. Good.
All right, well, let's give it a rating for the beer itself. We do our ratings on a 10 scale with some halves in there. So, Jay, what would you give this on a scale of 1 to 10?
A solid 7.5. It's not spike. So I'd say 7.5 for me.
Okay. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. If pretty much the way I rate something, if I'm going to give it a 7, I'll drink it again. I might even buy it. So this is for me, it's a good 7.5 easily. So I agree. A little heavier than I was expecting, but I'd still drink it again. I'd buy it even.
That's that cream cheese. Gives it that heavy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Glad
8.
there aren't any chunks in it,
I was about to say, I don't see a baby floating in there. Where's the baby?
Right,
Who got the baby?
Yeah.
It's your turn to buy, Andy.
Yeah. No. Technically, yeah.
I'm going to give it a solid 8. I like beers that have the cinnamon flavor. I like the vanilla. I think all those come through really well. So for me, this is a beer that I would definitely drink again multiple times. I'll definitely be looking for it next year when they hopefully do this again. It's something I enjoy. All right, that gives us an overall rating of 7.67 for King Cake Ale out of Chandeleur Island Brewing Company, Gulfport, Mississippi. So I think that's not a bad ranking from the three of us. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning in today. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you will get notifications for our next videos, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you.
Cheers.
See ya. Cheers, mates. Nice seeing you again.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers.